Let me tell you something strange. The British pound is very old. It has fallen many times. It has been cold, weak, again and again. People keep saying, this money should be dead, but it isn't. It wakes up every day. People still use it. Markets still trust it. Why? Today, we start a mystery. How does the pound stay alive when everything says it should not? What money really is very simple. Let's think like a small kid. Money is not food. You cannot eat it. Money is not clothes. You cannot wear it. Money only works because people believe in it. If people believe, gives money lives. If people stop believing, gives money dies. This is the most important rule. And the pound learned this rule very early. Where the pound got its power hundreds of years ago, Britain was just an island. No magic. No special power. But Britain learned something smart. Instead of letting kings control money, it built a system. That system was the Bank of England. This made money boring, and boring money is trusted money. People thought, this money will not change suddenly. That trust became the pound's first shield. Habit is stronger than strength soon. People got used to the pound. They used it again, and again, and again. Not because it was perfect, but because it was familiar. And habits are hard to break. This habit would save the pound later. Cliffhanger ending part 1. So now the pound has two things. Trust habit, but then something terrible happens. Britain loses its empire. It loses factories. It loses power. This should kill the pound. But it doesn't. Why? So Britain is weaker now. No empire. No big factories. Lots of debt. This is where money usually dies, but the pound stays alive. How? When the pound should have died after World War II, Britain was exhausted. Cities destroyed. Money gone. Debt everywhere. The pound fell badly. Then, in the 1970s, prices exploded, inflation ran wild, the pound collapsed again. Britain even had to beg for help. Most countries never recover from this. But the pound did. The invisible shield. The real reason here is the hidden reason. The pound is not alone. It is tied to something bigger. London became a giant money hub. Banks, loans, insurance, debt. The world used London to move money. If the pound died, many other systems would break too. So no one let it die, not because they loved the pound, but because they needed it. Pain for people, safety for system. People suffered. Jobs lost, savings lost, living costs rose. But the system survived, because systems protect themselves first. The pound didn't need to be strong. It just needed to keep going. Cliffhanger ending part 2, and then came modern times. Crashes, Brexit, pandemics, inflation. Again and again, people say, this is the end. Still not dead. Why does nothing ever fix it? That's part 3. Today, the UK has big debt, high prices, slow growth, yet the pound still trades every day. This tells us something scary. Why fixes never work, leaders promise. We will make the economy better. But the promises fade. Because the system does not want perfection. It wants stability. As long as debts are paid, markets move, panic is delayed, the pound is allowed to survive. Weak, but alive. But alive. The real pattern, very simple, this keeps happening. Problem, panic, support, forget, then repeat. The pound bends, but never breaks. Because breaking it would hurt too many people at once. 3 simple truths. Let's make this easy. Truth 1. Money lives on belief, not health. Truth 2. The pound survives because collapse is inconvenient. Truth 3. Weak systems can live a very long time. Final warning. Open thought. But here is the big question. What happens when belief fades slowly? Not a crash. Not a bang. Just quiet doubt. Because systems don't die loudly. They fade quietly. Call to action. If this series helped you understand money better, like the video. Subscribe for more simple stories about hidden systems. Because when you understand why money survives, you understand power.